Travon Walker was taken with the first overall pick in last year's draft class, and a lot of people are giving the Jacksonville Jaguars a lot of flack because after the season was finished, Travon Walker only had 3.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 1 interception. And a lot of people are comparing his numbers to Aiden Hutchinson, who had 9.5 sacks, 3 interceptions, and like a total beast and the best defensive player on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, that's not to just say that Travon Walker will never be better than Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson is a beast in his own right, and he deserves his flowers. But I don't understand this unnecessary hate for Travon Walker. No, he didn't have a double-digit sack season, and no, he wasn't one of the best pass rushers in the league. But Travon Walker did his job with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Majority of the season, he was played out of position. And I do like Travon Walker's skill set a lot. They took him with the first overall pick, knowing that he's going to be a developmental player moving forward. And it's the guy that they need to put a lot of polishing on before they get to see the final project. Travon Walker is a very athletic, explosive defensive end. He never had high sack numbers in college, and I believe he will never have high sack numbers in the NFL. It is possible that he will, but I don't believe that he will ever be a stat sheet stuffer like some defensive players in the NFL. And the problem with Travon Walker is the fact that he was taken with the first overall pick. They're going to compare him to guys like Myles Garrett, and they're going to compare him to guys like Micah Parsons and TJ Watt. Even though Micah Parsons and TJ Watt were not first overall picks, they generate a lot of pressure and they can finish plays. Travon Walker right now does struggle finishing plays, but that's not saying that he's a bad defensive player. I believe that he will get better with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he got better as the season progressed. Travon Walker is a very athletic specimen, and he's a guy that's going to go out there and stop the run. He's one of the best run stopping young guys in the NFL on the defensive line. And we saw that against the Tennessee Titans the last game of the season. They won that game defensively mostly because of him. He was in the backfield a lot, getting a lot of tackles for loss, and was being all over Derrick Henry. And certain plays, you look and say, hey, he didn't do much, but when you go back and watch it on film, you're saying, hey, that assignment got blown up because he was in the backfield, or that assignment got blown up because he pushed the guard back into the running back, and then the running back had to go to a different lane. So he's opening up plays for other guys. You have to look at his film to see how explosive and how impactful he is to this defensive line. Travon Walker is no bum or no scrub by any means. And I guess I understand him being the first overall pick comes with a lot of expectation. A lot of Jacksonville Jaguars fans and a lot of NFL fans in general believe that, hey, you're taking that high, you better come out and start producing immediately. I do think the sack numbers will get there eventually, but you have to put this into account. He got a lot of pressures when it mattered the most, and he's going to be one of those guys that we look at long term and say, hey, that was a good pick with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They may have reached, they probably could have traded back and gotten him, but you still got your guy. I compare him a lot to DeMarcus Lawrence right now. DeMarcus Lawrence has a lot of seasons where he's not having double-digit sack seasons, but he's opening up things for other guys. He's being a very disruptive player, and he's stopping the run. That's what I think Travon Walker is going to be at for the next couple of years. A guy like similar to Jadeveon Clowney, a guy that's very good against the run game, can get you pressure here and there, but it's going to open up things for other guys on the defensive line. Like I said, I really do believe at his highest point, if he can ever reach his full potential, he could be a guy that goes out there and get double-digit sacks. But I don't believe that's what they want him to do, and that's not what they need him to do right now. They just need him to open up things for other guys on the defensive line, stop the run, and match up well with the best running back in that division, Derrick Henry. And it made sense for the Jacksonville Jaguars to go out there and get a pass rusher. I was all in for them getting Aiden Hutchinson last year, but I understand why they wanted Travon Walker. They wanted a freakish specimen that could go out there and could guard up with guys like Jonathan Taylor and could go and give Derrick Henry problems and match up well with him on the edge or meet him inside the interior of the offensive line. And Travon Walker was playing majority of the season out of position. In my opinion, they had him on the edge for primarily a lot of the season. Then they slid him to the interior of the offensive line, and that's when he started to make some more noise. And we saw that Washington Commanders interception they had against Carson Wentz. He blew up the screenplay. Certain plays like that is what's going to make him special, and he has to continue to make those type of plays while he's still developing. I think Travon Walker will be a superstar for this team, and I believe that he'll be one of the best defensive players on this team for years to come. So let me know in the comment section below how you feel about Travon Walker. Did the Jacksonville Jaguars make a mistake by selecting him instead of Aiden Hutchinson? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.